Hi, I'm Sam. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be going through the process of getting my eyebrows laminated and also showing you updates as I go along. I've actually had them done about 3 weeks ago, so you're going to be able to see the progress from week to week. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Just wanted to sit down right before I go get my brows laminated to show you what they look like now. This is with having some boy brow on them. So this is what they look like with just a little bit of product in them. That boy brow is honestly all that I ever use on my brows. So I'm excited to see when they are tinted and laminated, what they end up looking like. So I just got here. Oh, the lighting is so bad. I'm in an underground parking lot. I just took all of my makeup off because I know like they're gonna need my eyebrows to not have anything in them so that they can like be tinted and everything fine. So I should probably go or else I'm gonna be late, but I will show you what it looks like up there. That was so quick and really easy. I just like chilled there, laid down, talked with Margarita. She was so lovely. And now look at my brows. I'm like looking at them in the viewfinder. They're so fluffy. I love it. I think this is going to be so easy now. Like I feel always so much more done when I have like my eyebrows done. I feel like this is already just going to give me that feeling every day. The process of getting my brows laminated, didn't hurt or anything. It's not like microblading. Laminating is perming your eyebrows, but instead of curling them or anything like you do with your hair or your eyelashes, this is just perming them straight up on your face. The goal is to end up with really fluffy looking eyebrows, which I know might sound strange, but I'll show some photos of myself before and after so that you can get a good idea of exactly what the process ends up looking like. So you may be able to tell, but pretty much kind of just woke up. I'm like almost done my coffee, but I wanted to do an update. It's been about 2 weeks since I got my eyebrows laminated, and of course, no makeup, nothing at all on my face right now, but I just wanted to show what it's like when I first wake up. So when I wake up in the morning, honestly, my eyebrows look the same. When I first got them done, they were like glued up into place, and kind of that day and even a little bit to the next day, they were like very fluffy on their own. But now what I find is that I wake up and they are more kind of like down in the normal way that they were. But if you just use a spoolie, I got one of these when I got my brows done, then you can brush them up and they stay brushed up again throughout the day. I do put a little bit of product on them still, so I use right now the Glossier Boy Brow, and so I just put like a little bit of that on, and I find that that keeps them like up and fluffy all day, which is really nice. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like when I fluff them up again. So as you can see there, they are just brushed up again, and that is, the way that I want them to look. I will do my makeup a little bit later on, and then I will show you the final result. So this is with makeup on. You can see the eyebrows definitely are more fluffy when I brush them up and I put product on them. I find that they actually can stay like this all day. After 3
weeks, I do feel like my brows are still a little bit trained to be more fluffy and more straight up than they were before I got my eyebrows laminated, but it does take a little bit more product, and I find that they don't necessarily stay this perfect throughout the entire day. So sometimes I do have to brush them up a little bit again, kind of in the afternoon, but I am still loving the fluffy brows. So it has helped me figure out how to style them this way, even if they're not staying as straight up and fluffy as they were when I first got them done. Ultimately, I think the thing that I enjoyed the most about this whole experience of getting my brows done is just that I learned a different way of how to style them. So prior to getting my eyebrows laminated, I always just brushed product through my brows. Sometimes I went forward just to kind of load them up, and then I would always brush them out kind of flat against my face. And now I have gotten to experiment with brushing them up a lot more and putting product on that way, and I do think that I like the way that it looks still. I've been getting a couple of comments about them, and I think that it just looks really cool. It's just like another way to wear your brows. One of the other things that was actually interesting is just that I have an old scar on my brow. Long story, but I got hit in the head with a belt at summer camp when I was like 9 and had to get stitches, and my eyebrow has never really grown in that place since then. Normally the way that I style them kind of hides it, but getting them laminated, it definitely made it more noticeable because there is a bald spot and you kind of are brushing the hair in a different direction, where instead of covering it, it actually leaves it more exposed. So that was a funny thing for me to kind of remember. Honestly, I had forgotten even that I had that issue with my brows, but it is there, and it definitely was emphasized by having my eyebrows laminated. Having had this experience, I definitely would recommend trying out getting your brows laminated, even if it's just to see what that looks like on you and try out, like I did, a new way to style your brows. I think I'm going to be saving it more for special occasions. So for instance, when we finally get to travel again, I would potentially get my eyebrows done before I go off on vacation or something, just so that they're really easy to style, especially if you're like on a beach vacation. If I had a bigger budget for myself for like beauty and pampering, this would definitely be something that I would do a little bit more often. I hope that this video was helpful. If you've been thinking about getting your eyebrows laminated, to give you a little bit of a behind the scenes look of what it's like and how your eyebrows will look moving forward from week to week after you have it done. If you have any questions, or if there's anything that I didn't cover, feel free, just leave a comment for me down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. As always, if you are not subscribed to this channel and you've made it this far in the video, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. It really does mean the world to me to see more and more people subscribing to this channel each and every week. If you already are subscribed, thank you so much. Really appreciate you being here every Wednesday as I post a new video, and I guess I'll see you next week.